What is going on, guys? It's Kira coming at you with another Binding of Isaac video here on the channel, and hope you all had a great Easter. I know it was yesterday. I had a pretty good Easter, man. I mean, I just watched WrestleMania. We made some, had a little cookout outside, and it was fun. Had a good time. I think WrestleMania, the ending of it could have been a bit better, but yeah. You get Samson. All right, Samson's all right. It's a little buff up whenever he takes damage. Not the worst. Be a pretty fun character. I don't think we played him on the YouTube actually. Now that I think about it, I was getting a little sad whenever we do a run, because I do close my door to make sure that we don't have a. Ooh, wait a second. We do. I always close my door to make sure that we aren't missing any. We don't get any extra noise. Yeah, no, thank you. In the videos, because sometimes my mic can pick some stuff up in the background. I don't know exactly what the noise is sometimes because I have nothing on, but it's there, I guess. But yeah, I am super tired. It's like 5 in the morning. We're making a beautiful, delicious new Isaac video for everyone's enjoyment. And by everyone, I mean people who like to watch. I had a guy messaging me and he was like, "Oh, is it okay if I use your videos to sleep?" And I'm like, "Dude, I don't care, bro." I actually think that using videos to sleep is probably better for the channel, because you technically watch the whole thing, even though you're not watching. Your subconscious self is watching. If you ever wake up with ideas to worship Kira, yeah, I'm putting those messages into your mind as you slumber. Worship Kira. Go hit like, go watch a video, go sub. Make sure you watch all his videos 4 times in 0.25x speed to higher his ad revenue, even though I don't make money. So Samson is one of those. He's a very beginner friendly character, I would think. Every time you get hit, he has like, watch, let me just show you. I know it's I probably shouldn't show you on a champion. Like, watch. Every time he takes damage. You see that? Hear damage? We get a damage up. And I believe this lasts for the floor. I think it is for the floor. So obviously you get stronger the more damage you take, and while we don't want to be taking a lot of damage either. It does help. It can help here and there, and you can also spawn a bit more hearts with the child's heart trinket done here. So it's actually not the worst. Yeah, it does last the whole floor. Very beginner friendly. He does benefit from things like what do you call them? On hit effects, kind of like Gimpy. Obviously the IV bag, because the IV bag you can take the red hearts, even though, like, say for example you have 2 red hearts and 3 soul hearts. You can use the IV bag to get rid of the red hearts, and that's still, it's technically causing you damage, so you will get the buff up. You damage up for the floor. So things like that are kind of what you want to look for on Samson. Pretty run-of-the-mill character. Pretty fun, though. Actually, not the worst. A lot of the basic characters are pretty fun. It's when you get into the tainted ones that they're kind of, like, wonky. So, yeah, we do want that. That is a damage up. That's also more HP. We could go for a sack room, but I don't know if we're going to have enough to pay out. We do have a soul heart down there, at least half of one. So what we can do is we can try to go for one and see what we get. If we get enough money, maybe we can buy a bomb. Open this chest over here. Pull on some threads, some threaderton. Maybe we can find a bit more HP here. So the likelihood of a full payout here are going to be very low, because we don't have any bombs to do anything else. We don't have any money to buy anything. But we can try here. See what we get out of it. But yeah, one bomb would be great. I don't believe we had one in here. Oh, look at that. If not, we can buy the soul heart if we make enough money. We have a little bit more HP over here, so we might get another coin. And if we buy that soul heart, we can pick up the soul heart down there, and pretty much just give us a better chance to protect our next floor devil deal. You know, those devil deals are the things that are kind of keeping us afloat a lot of the times in these runs, and you don't want to neglect them whenever you have the chance to actually get them. Okay, so we're gonna take a hit here. Only a 1 coin game. That's what I'm talking about. More than a coin, but we'll take it. So we could buy this. Hope for a bomb as well. Well, that's what I get. But we do have it so hard down here anyway. We took a gamble there. Unfortunately, we did not get a bomb, but that could have given us a few more things to work for. And don't think we have a heart anywhere else. So I think we are going to be okay. We just have to be a little bit careful with our HP. Make sure we don't lose our devil deal, and we should be hunky-dory. I've never said that like that, but I hope it sounded cool. Okay. Got a random ass perfume. We will take that though. We do need a bomb though, which is kind of annoying. We have enough keys to open everything right now. At least the basic rooms. But we are in half a soul heart as well. We do have to be a little bit careful here not to die. Tarot cloth would be great. Also, habit would also be incredibly useful for a character like Samson, because we want to have on-hit effects anyway, and I mean that would obviously charge any active items that we have. So that might be something we're looking for. All of those things are actually well. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do first, taking this bomb, and we're gonna try to make as much money as possible here. We're gonna put this bad boy here, and we're gonna bomb this. Wow, that is a lot of money. That's actually kind of nuts. We got like what, 6-7 cents off the machine? I never dropped money like that. What's going on? Okay, so now we need one more coin for a tarot cloth. I think that's gonna be what I'm gonna buy. Yeah, I know I'm a huge tarot cloth fan. Kind of wish I had that bomb still, but oh my god, I didn't see that guy. No. Am I blind? Are we cooked, chat? We do gotta be a little bit careful here. Got a little bit of a damage up though, thanks to the Samson effect. Sometimes you can also get soul hearts in here. So, I mean, we could risk it for the biscuit and try to get ourselves a devil deal by just beating the boss. Just raw dogging the boss. Don't Google that if you're a kid. Do not Google that phrase. But we could try to raw dog the boss and see if we can maybe get away with it. You know what? Let's go by tarot cloths first. We got the coin. We might get a Hierophant card or something that's going to be useful. And I really do want to get habit. We'll see what happens there. Okay, strength card. We can use it for maybe the double deal, or for the boss if we really need it. So we're going to take a gamble here. If we take damage, we're going to be losing that double deal, but an executive choice. Let's do it. And these guys shouldn't be a problem. Sometimes they just kind of run at you, and that's obviously a problem, but I think as long as we keep our distance here. You also want to get rid of these poops. You don't want to have those open because that is kind of what blocks you in. We got one. Go ahead and open these right here. This is kind of what you don't want. You don't want them to just run at you like that, because if they fake you out, then you're kind of just screwed. Like, we're in a very dangerous spot here. There we go. Now, dangerous spot, I don't mean like we're gonna die. I mean dangerous spot as in we don't want to lose that double deal. So we got tears up, very good. Very, very nice. I mean, we get another extra 2 hearts here. So yeah, I mean, we pretty much just get this for free. Yes. Okay. Before we go ahead and use this, we are going to check if there's anything that we can use our red HP on. If there is, it's going to be down there. I think we are just going to use it. We don't want to waste any room charges either. Not a very good floor for floor 2, but it is what it is. So those fly, they're going to be the biggest problem in this room. You want to make sure to take those out as fast as possible. Obviously, taking them out first is not going to be always ideal, depending on the stats that you got, but for the most part, it should be okay to do. Get the mulligan, that's very nice. With our tears up, we should perform a little bit better when it comes to Getting some of those flies. I'm gonna finish this room over here. And I don't want to, but at this point, it's not a big deal. I'm also gonna drop our trinket. Our trinket would allow us to maybe get a few more red hearts, but we kind of don't want that, to be honest. We want keys, bombs, soul hearts, especially cards. Now that we have the tower claws. Cards are gonna be our main form of trying to bust the game with tower claws, because cards a lot of the time they're balanced around single-use cards. Hey. If you're wondering what I mean, you're only meant to use one card at a time. So whenever you have a card that is buffed up, sometimes they can give you a little extra in terms of well, just general usage. You can get more soul hearts, more damage, whatever card you're using. So we do use this bad boy, and we did not bad. We have a lot of health. We have a pretty good amount of tiers. We just need a little bit of damage. Even though we are Samson, we don't have the most consistent damage. So meat is pretty much the only thing that we've gotten. That's not bad. We'll take it, but we need a tad bit more. Or at least a cool effect. That'd be cool too. We also have the mulligan, which is pretty much like Guppy Jr. I think it has a 1 out of 6 chance to produce a fly, unlike Guppy, which is a 100% chance. So it is useful. It's just not as useful. The poor man's guppers. All right. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. If we can find 9 lives, we can actually make use of that. But that is a pretty tricky card to use effectively. If you're new to the game, I would recommend staying from the Suicide King, because it's probably not gonna help you run, to be honest. You kind of have to have an understanding of the whole life system, and even having lives in this game is kind of weird, because it doesn't. Sometimes you don't explain, like, for example, if you have 2 different items that give you lives, sometimes the item will. Sometimes the game won't explain which item you will get first. So for example, if you have Black Judas and you have a 1-up, the game doesn't tell you which life you're gonna get first. Even I forget. So you do have to keep that in mind. Ooh, the nail would not be bad. I'm gonna take the nail. I think we have enough life. I am gonna keep the Satanic Bible though, but the nail will help us get to Leviathan, which will give us flight. So we're 1 item off from being able to have free flight. Not free, but you know what I mean. Like, we didn't not an item, we just got it as a transformation. Do that. Yep. Nice, we do get a bomb. Probably will do that, but let's wait a bit. Also, I think Secret Room is gonna be down here to the right. No, it's not. Wow. Okay, I'm glad I didn't try that. It's probably up here then. Yep. That was a good thing to check the surrounding walls, because I know I can be lazy and just put it down, but sometimes we don't want that. It's also pretty good. Could get a bit more HP here. We could bomb this guy for a better devil deal chance, but we don't have a bomb, unfortunately. And we haven't had many bombs on this run. Oh, well. That is a bomb. Very funny. Ooh. I mean, I wouldn't mind the mystery gift, but I feel like I would hold on to it, and I don't know if I want to do that. I mean, I would use it if I could afford it right now, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to get 6 centavos. Actually, maybe we could get him from that golden chest in the mob trap room, which that'll also give us some free charges for the Satanic Bible. Maybe give us some more HP that we wouldn't normally have. Oh, I thought he died. What? Yeah, we get damage. Let's go. All right, so we can use this bad boy real quick. I mean, I guess we can go open the chest. Let's see what's in there. I have a full charge over here too. Look at that. Wow. Oh, we're gonna be a little bit short. We still could get the money at the end of the floor, at the end of the room here, but I'm not sure. Our damage is pretty good. I think we do have a Samson proc though. So I don't think this is going to be our base damage, but it should be a lot higher than what we had. I believe we also got some tier speed. We're at 1.54, which is very good. And we didn't get the money, but we got a bomb. Now what can we use on the bomb? We could bomb the donation machine. It would be a little bit of a gamble, but is it worth is the question. Is it worth hitting the donation machine? Okay, let's see. Take a gamble here. Oh, we got it. And oh man, I was hoping for a tempered machine, but I think we're fine like that. I mean, we got everything we need. We could take a little gamble there and try to like go for the mystery gift, but 15 cents is a lot to waste. Also get some money here, but I think we're gonna get a greed fight. We also get the damage up every time we take a hit, so this is gonna help us for the floor. We got another HP, that would be fantastic. But look at our damage. Wow. Very, very good. And I do regret not taking habit, but we made a choice and now we gotta live with it. Nice. Yeah, we can use the sound card. Let's go into the big room. That way we don't have to clear it. Oh, nice. So we can get into the mob trap room also, the boss trap room. Not bad. I'm gonna leave it there though. Let's see if we can re-roll that into something else. Yeah, we can take that. It's a little bit of HP. That's fine. Now I'm hoping we don't get a greed fight here because that would really suck. But if we don't, we can maybe find ourselves a re-roll in there or something good. We have enough money. We also have another temperance machine, or the same temperance machine in the arcade. We have a pretty good amount of health to use. And I think, oh, I almost took that. Yeah, let's go do that right now, actually, real quick before we continue. So yeah, the odds of us finding something to re-roll that with are going to be not the highest, but never know. Okay, so I'm talking about some more HP. Not bad at all. Nothing special over there. I guess we can go down here. We have enough keys to open everything, so we're good. I mean, I feel like every run we're missing something. Either keys or bombs. I always rather have keys. Oh, I was kind of hoping he... I don't know why he let go of that. I think the fear made him let go of that earlier. No greed fight. What's here? Ace of Hearts is not bad. Fanny pack, I think I am gonna buy, and that would also be an on-hit item. Okay. I think we'll keep this. We don't need any more HP, so we don't have to buy a battery. Keep getting keys though. Kind of crazy how many keys we're getting. We have the Ace of Hearts. We can probably use this for like a sack room. Oh man, we don't have a sack room unfortunately, so we can't use that. But okay, so we're gonna try to get a payout out of this first of all. We have a cool little trick here that we might be able to do with the Ace of Hearts. Oh, never mind. We don't have to. Take one of these, and we'll take one of these. We might as well take them. I mean, I'll take it. I know we have an item in the secret room, but I kind of don't want it, so it's fine. I was gonna use the Eight of Hearts to turn all those things that we dropped into hearts, just in case we needed a bit more payout, but I think we are fine with this. We got a lot more damage, which is important. We also have a little bit of extra HP, so we can buy the knife, which is pretty much an orbital that does a pretty good amount of damage. Pretty worth it in my opinion. As well as the one guppy item. Do we have any other guppy items? We don't. But we gotta start somewhere, right? Alright, so we're not looking too bad now. Obviously our damage isn't what it was. And I don't know if it's ever gonna reach that point naturally, but we can hope. Alright. A random TM trainer. It's something I prefer not to take. You kind of forget that placenta's healiness as well. I mean, we'll leave that there. If we can find a way to reroll that, we will. We have 2 items that we could have rerolled if only we had the means to on this run. Yeah, it's gonna be. We have enough HP. I really don't. Not really bothering me too much. I don't really want Loki's horns. We can get something later on that might not go well with that. We're going the right way though. Ah, yeah, I'll take jumper cables. Not bad. Now we are gonna make use of jumper cables probably on the next floor. Right now we do have a boss item that we want to get. But we don't want to use the Titanic Bible yet. But on the next floor, we have free use of it. So it'll go a little bit better. Not a huge fan of this guy. Especially not a feared version of him. I do want to use our knife on him, but he does have a little pool around him that can hurt us. So I'd rather not take that risk. And more tears up, and we get another heart. Okay, not bad. I don't think we're gonna make boss rush. I think we already passed it, right? Yeah, barely, but yes. So I probably will use the Ace of Hearts now. I think would have to be on a pretty big room. Man, that Last of Us show is so good, man. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I really, really enjoyed the game. I was so good at the multiplayer when it came out. Humbling bundle. Tad bit too late, but oh, come on, bro. The one thing we couldn't buy. Well, I guess we can keep using this. We don't need the HP right now. We'll get it for free at some point. Yeah, The Last of Us is one of my favorite, like, the stories of all time. I love that game. And the game is so good. And they're some of the best fictional characters of all time, if I had to say. When our tenant's goal, but we don't really need it. Oh, we have a sack room. A sack room is exactly what we wanted to see. Before we go ahead and commit. Oh, I did not want to pick that up. Let's use this. I think we should have enough hits here. I mean, I kind of don't want Spirit Sword. Spirit Sword's boring. Hexagon, we also don't have the damage for that. I know we could have picked up Humbling Bundle before we used it. But it's fine. I don't think that we're going to need that much money anyway. We already been to the shop. And we know what it entails. Also, was there a... I don't remember. Was there a soul heart in there? I do not remember. Hey, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Might be a battery though that we can use. Okay. So we're gonna buy Humbling Bundle. We're gonna buy this. I think I'd rather do a few more rooms to get that soul heart to protect our... Well, actually, no, we want to get hit. Yeah, let's get hit. We actually don't want that double deal. Earth row. Where were you 2 floors ago? No, actually... Okay, now we need a bomb, actually. Hold on. Let me cook. Okay. Okay, I think we're ready. So we actually do want to protect this. I wish I found this before, but... Okay, better late than never, I suppose. All right, so we did get it. Do we wanna? We got it. Let's do it. Why not? Let's take our lead and push it, man. We can't flight. Let's go. Let's go. Pretty worth it. I will never complain about flight. Oh. All good. We double lazy. We can just stay far away from everything. We don't really have to be close. I'm gonna use that. I know that it's gonna make a double deal item for the boss, but it's fine. I think I'd rather keep our double deal chances up. We have enough HP to pay for something. Our lack of bombs is honestly very disturbing. Okay. Sorry, game. I wasn't familiar with your game, yo. Might as well just use this. Not gonna lie though, that Thackeray was really calling my name. Ah, ballsy. That is a gamble though. I don't know if it's worth it. Oh. I think we picked up those soul hearts. Oh yeah, the orbital blocked that one. Yeah, we can take that. Yeah. There's no more boss items also, so we can actually use our Titanic Bibble. I don't play World of Warcraft. I play Hello Kitty and Adventure. Thank you, jumper cables. Not gonna lie, Greed. I'm glad you came at this time and not during our shops. Again, we'll leave that in there. We've had a lot of items that were just like secret room items that we just have not been able to really benefit from. Nice. That's a little too close. Sorry, brother. We don't have any bombs to give you, fortunately. Nice. That really helped our jumper cables. Wow. We got a few charges off that. It gave us another HP, which is very good. I don't know how that guy died. That guy wasn't even open. No! Oh man. I was trying to walk away from that. I couldn't. Sometimes you can just tell when you're gonna get hit. Nice. Getting a bunch of bombs. Now that, I mean, you know, bombs are cool, but kind of wish I got them earlier. You know what I'm saying? Just a tad bit earlier. Now I gotta pick up all of them because we don't want to leave them behind. Oh my god. Got dead end number 4. At least it was a good dead end. We got some battery charges out of it. This bad boy. So we kind of want rooms with a lot of enemies in them, to be honest. That'll charge up everything. We get a charge up at some point in this room. Oh, I guess not. I can actually use the knife to block some shots here. Nice. No devil dew, unfortunately. That's fine. To be expected at this point. I want to check in here. Pretty worth. We only paid half price because we don't pay going in. It's not the biggest loss. We have a lot of HP. I did a number 1. All right, did a number 2. I do want these. Yeah. From range. No. No, I want that. Get a magician card though. That's pretty good. And use that on Teton. Don't fear me, brother. Dude, that guy, I don't even think I'm joking. That guy has more health than some of the bosses in the game. Yeah, dead end number 3. That guy has like super duper mega plot armor. ba, 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 ba. Might do an enemies, shitty enemies tier list. I think that'd be fun. I'll think of that. Okay, did it number 4. All right. Keep it going. Oh my god, we like weaseled in between those shots. Yeah, I think we're heading the right way. There we go. I guess it's the 5th route. That was it. Would have thought. I think I'd rather have homing for this dude, to be honest. The lamb doesn't move so much, I've noticed. Oh, they spawned this dude red on me. That sucks. Nice. I think homing would actually be pretty nice. All right, what do we got for me, game? Come. All right, yep, and we will take this. That is also more damage. Hopefully we can make all the HP back here with the Titanic Bibble. That's a very hard room to not take damage in. Okay. Did not see that guy, I'm not gonna lie to you. Stay away from me. Yeah, our damage gets a lot better with the blade here. But at the risk of being close to enemies, which is not always the safest place to be. Luckily, we don't hit the creep because we are flying. Little Brimmy, hey. Not bad. Little Shovel, hey. Little Monstro, hey. Everyone's joining the party. Dead end, hey. Gotta use this now. We are gonna get a charge for the room, plus we get that charge from jumper cables every time we kill 15 enemies. So you want to use it when you can, because I mean there's a lot of enemies that we kill. So they're just like free charges we're gonna miss out on if we don't use them. But yeah, man, I saw WrestleMania, and I'm not gonna lie, like the first, I mean, like 80% of the show was awesome. The last match was pretty bad. John Cena's match with Cody Rhodes was not very good. Like, I'm a very like positive person when it comes to that stuff. I hate like putting down matches and stuff, but yeah, that match was not very good. And John Cena's old, I get it. Like, it's not his fault. He's just not at the level that he was, you know. And that's the gift of life, I'm afraid. Not the gift, the problem of life. And once he reaches that peak, kind of hard to stay there, because Father Time is the ultimate winner. Oh my god, we barely dodged it. Oh my god, where's... Okay, I'm about to think we're Neo. We dodged everything, then we got hit by everything at once. Well, we don't need this, but... I don't know if you guys remember, but back then, temperance machines and like slot machines and all that, in the chest used to give you items. And then they changed it for some reason. So for example, if we dropped these two and then we exploded them, These would have actually dropped us 2 different items. Look at this mess of a floor, man. All right, let's get it. I'm gonna try to charge up all of our attacks here at once. Oh wow, why is the guy taking so much damage? You know what? Get him, knife. I don't care. If you aim it right, you can even dodge like all of the attacks at once. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Make sure to hit that like and sub button so you don't miss any more of my future other content. And like always, I will see you all in the next video. Later.